2016 this thing was happening. My SS1 was 2010, 2011, 12. Guys, this thing was happening in 2014. I was just 14 years of age. Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Uh why am I sweating? In this video, I'm going to be giving you a story time about how I ended up in science class, even though I knew that in my heartest of hearts, it wasn't what I wanted to do. And what happened, what transpired, why I decided to now finally do it, and all that, and how it has been. I have a content that I want to create. That's why I'm making up. It's not like I'm going anywhere. And I did this part of the makeup off camera because I did not have strength to be talking and be blending. Like I always say, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. I have 70 subscribers, and I'm aiming to get like let me know charge myself. I'm aiming to get like 100 subscribers before the beginning of next month. Today's date is what? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, so that I can celebrate, buy myself velvet cake while I celebrate 100 subscribers. Just don't forget to subscribe and also like. So liking the video actually suggests the video for people. The more like the video has, the more suggestion the video gets. So just like the video. Thank you. Let's just get right into the video. It all started when I was born. It all started in my SS1, in my secondary school that time. It's in SS1 that you get to choose whether you're doing science or whether you're doing art. That was as at then. I don't think that's how they do it now, which is very, very perfect that they scrapped that whole thing of choosing if you want to do science or art in SS1. After junior or egg break, we came back in SS1. We are given a form to fill, and in that form, your name, blah, 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 and then you're going to write the subjects you want to offer. So they will now use those subjects and like place you in either science or arts. Let me tell you why it's actually a bit complicated. In my JSS3, I had higher scores in science subjects, and in the arts subjects, not really much. Academically, I was doing very well in science subjects. So, and I was now saying, if I put the science subject now, it's not what I want to do. I don't want to do. I never medical doctor was never ever in my heart. 80% of people in science class want to do medicine. I knew that medicine is not it. I just did not have passion for medicine. I liked the whole, wearing lab coats, looking all serious and as if your life is the serious of all seriousness. I liked that facade, but it wasn't what I wanted for myself because I knew I had a sister that was studying medicine, and I know the kind of emotional support and prayers she's always needing because it's hard. I saw like from the outside, I saw the future of, are you sure you can handle this? So I just knew I wasn't, medicine was not for me. And I knew engineering was not for me. Engineering is not for me. Medicine is not for me. I was not asking, what other course can I offer in this science class? For like a week, 2 weeks, I was holding on to my form. They were announcing in assembly, please, SS1 students, if you know you've not submitted the form that was given to you, do well to submit it so they can assign classes to you and all blah, 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 blah. I was confused. Jesus Christ, I'm a very stupid girl. I went to go and call my daddy in the phone booth, tell my daddy, daddy, they say we should choose classes to be and blah, 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 blah. Which class should I put? Do you know what I was looking for? I was looking for someone to blame in future. If to say my daddy had opened his mouth to tell me, oh yeah, do science or oh yeah, do art. So that in the future, if I now regret that decision and I'll say, my parents, they were the one that did this to me. They told me what to do. My daddy, he saw firsthand. So he told me, Ody, what do you want to do? I did not know. I just knew that I had so much like fun, like talking, like, honestly speaking, if Nigeria was a very good place, I would have just entered science so I can be a journalist because I'm very good talking to the camera. Duh. But anyways, I would have loved to be a journalist. I just knew that being a journalist in Nigeria, those people I used to see in NTA, They were not like things I want to look like. They were not like people I want to look like. They weren't. So, and also, I did not know that social media was going to be like a very, huge platform as it is now. This was happening back in 2016. I didn't even know what Instagram was. I knew Facebook and Musically. And Facebook and Musically was just people doing this one and 54 others. I did not know anything about how influential social media is going to be and helping people build their career. Sure, you get moving forward. My daddy told me, Odinaka, choose anyone you want. You know better. You know the subject you're excelling in. But how do I explain to this man that I'm excelling in science subjects, but it's not science I want to do? Now told me, I trust your instincts. Use your pray, put it in prayer. The Lord will guide you. I put it in prayer. I pray, 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 pray. I pray, pray. I didn't know what to do. And then we had guidance and counseling in my school. Nigerian schools. I don't know. Like I don't even know how I'm going to say. We had guidance and counseling. No, I walked into the guidance and counseling to tell one of the. I don't want to mention her name. To tell one of the aunties there, see the challenges I have. I'm excelling in science subjects, but I know that science is not what I want to do. I want to do art. This man told me, senior fees in poor, not to tell her I had busy. Do you know how I summoned courage to even go and like lay this my complaint to this woman? Or say na na chite letter not the busy. God, guidance and counseling. See my should not chite letter that not the busy. And in my defense, I really not chite letter. Oh, I not chite letter for like 3 times, and this one was not in her office. Each time I was not chitering letter, I was building courage to not chite letter. And then I will not chite letter one, she's not in her office. Not chite letter two, she's not in her office. Not chite letter three, she's not in her office. Come on. I'm just a child. I was just a child. It's not even 2016 this is not happening. My SS1 was 2010, 2011, 12. Guys, this thing was happening in 2014. I was just 14 years of age. I was just 14 years of age when the weight of choosing my career was placed on my shoulders. You see, you see why it was a very difficult decision for me to make. It was a very difficult decision for me. Let me now bust your bubble. I was among the last 3 people that submitted their form because it was just hard. They kept on announcing in assembly. I now used fear to go and put the science. I was among the last 3 people that submitted their form. And I submitted my form when they already finished sharing class because my school we do S1A, S1B, S1C, D. But when I submitted, I was in SS1F in A. F did not have classroom. So you can understand how much I pondered and so much suffering I went through to choose my career. As I was even putting that science, I didn't even know the how will I put it, the career I'm going to do on that science.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It was a lot for a 14 years to decide. I really wish that they let us offer SS1 like both science and art, and then I can now fully decide if it's art I want to do. I really wish that was how they did it, but they like the thing. There was so much pressure. There was so much pressure. There was so much pressure. How can I? How can you tell me? How can you tell me to choose if I want to offer biology or government when I don't even know if I really like biology or government? For crying out loud, in JS3, I was doing basic science. Basic science is not biology. It's not biology. I finally chose science and then I found myself in SS1 FA. Because I'm a smart girl, because I'm a very smart lady, irrespective of anything that life throws at me, I'm a very smart girl. I excelled. I was doing very well, and I was also put in SS1A. You get so, and SS1A are like the studious people there. So I made friends with some of them. I was studying with them. It's not as if I wasn't in a class, I was not going to do well. But yeah, I wasn't going to do as well as I was doing. So because of how well I was doing, I went from SS1F and went to SS2C. Do you know, even right up to SS2, I still did not know what I wanted to do with my life. Honestly, I've always been an indecisive girl. I still did not know what I wanted to do. And I knew for sure that it wasn't medicine. That time I was now saying, should I go and do dentistry? You guys, what is the difference between medicine and dentistry? I understand that dentistry is under medicine, just that is a like you can offer it separately. I was just looking for I searched. I said, should I do dentistry? I didn't even know there was something like biochemistry or microbiology there. I did not know all these things. I just knew medicine, I knew top main careers like engineering, medicine, architecture, all those main science courses. That's just what I knew. I sure ended up putting when I was writing my first jam because I wrote jam twice.
Oh my God!
So much for a smart girl. I wrote jam twice because I failed the first one. And it's not even like I excelled so much in the second one, but I just excelled to the point that I had to like I got admission. So I mean that's what it is. I wrote jam the first time, and what I put in my jam in UNN was medicine. Guys, do you know that at the back of my mind I was praying that I don't get that medicine because I knew that's not what I wanted to do. I was so confused. But I don't know. I think maybe that's even why I didn't get into school. Maybe God saw my heart and saw the suffering of this 14, 15, 16 years old of a girl. Right to SS3, I knew it wasn't medicine I wanted to do. I was confused as fuck. But I knew I just loved speaking to the camera. Like I loved speaking to the camera. If I knew what I know now, I would have done mass communication. Like I would have done mass communication. I would have done mass, honestly, I would have done mass communication because I was so very good with people. I was so very good with speaking to people in like, in public. I was so very good with my speech. I was so very good in giving presentations. Even right up to the university, I was so very good in like speaking in crowd. I didn't have any problem speaking, especially when I know what I'm talking about. You see why I said I wasn't supposed to be in science class, but God, you know best. You put me here. Anyways, I didn't get into university the first time. So I wrote jam the second time. And then when I wrote jam the second time, in UNN I put medicine again. This girl don't even care. And in ESUT, my uncle was a lecturer in ESUT and he teaches applied biochemistry in ESUT. So he was actually the one that kind of, helped me. I told him what I was going through. And it was already kind of, I'm not saying it's not like it's already late, but I mean, it is already how it is. What am I supposed to do? Go back and go and, study again from the beginning? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Definitely, I'm not going. I couldn't do it. I wasn't brave enough to do it that time. So he now told me, okay, since I didn't want to do medicine, I knew I should do biochemistry. That is under science, and even if I don't get a job here, I can further my masters abroad, which I would really love to. Jesus Christ, I would really love to do my masters abroad. Do you know I miss reading? I miss reading. That's weird. I really miss reading. Like I miss reading. I really do. Anyways, that I could do my masters abroad, and get something out of my for myself. So I now decided to put biochemistry in institute, which I got, and that was how I found myself in applied biochemistry. I entered there. I'm a smart girl, so I did very well. But biochemistry took my life. No, 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 it didn't take my life, but you get what I'm trying to say. It took my head. No, it did not take my head. It stressed me out. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Biochemistry stressed me the fuck out. I questioned my existence. Do you know there was even a time I was suicidal? My 300 level. The thing about life is when you're heading towards the ending of something that is going to be like of an achievement, you start feeling very weak and losing hope. When I was doing my IT, I would call my sister, I would be crying and I'll be telling them, I just want to sleep. You guys, I was suicidal, but I knew it's not like I wanted to go and, by myself. That's not what I wanted to do. So what I was telling them, I wanted to sleep for a very long time. Like in my heart, I was so tired and so exhausted that all I wanted to do was just to close my eye and sleep and not wake up for like 2 months. I mean, someone that did not wake up for 2 months, the person can be considered dead, right? So that was where I was. I was always crying in the night. Biochemistry tested my faith in every angle. But as God may have it, I'm a graduate of applied biochemistry and I did very well in school. I really did. I gave it my best because I'm a smart girl. So, anyways, that's how I found myself in biochemistry, even though I knew I wanted to do art. Is there anything I'm going to do about it? Yes, I'm actually kind of checking if there's a way I can, because I still have the interest in art. I'm still checking if there's a way I can do maybe a master's in mass communication, or I'm still like, checking and, juggling it. So if you have any advice, what I can do, because I really, really, really still want to do like something, have like a degree or maybe whatever, a certificate in something art. I really do. I really still want to. I really wish I did art. Like honestly, like be a journalist, you see me on screen, I'm saying, hello, this is BBC. Now have my makeup on in a way, a very nice wig, and then you guys are going to be watching me on your screens. That's what I wanted for my life. Honestly, like I really still do want it. I really wish I did art. But anyways, this has been done. I'm thinking if there's anything I can still do about it. If you have any advice, how I can go about it. There's a way. Is there a way I can actually do like a sub art something, maybe for masters, when I didn't offer any art subject at all? If there's a way, please just tell me down below the comment section. So that's it. That's how I found myself in biochemistry, and that's how I excelled in biochemistry. And I'm a graduate of applied biochemistry. Am I regretting it? It's not really regret. Like, hey, I would have really loved this. Not like I'm regretting it because I enjoy biochemistry. I actually do to an extent, and I want to do my masters. Well, I'm not going to do my masters in this Nigeria. I'm going to do my masters abroad. Jesus Christ, Nigeria almost took my life when I was doing the first degree. So that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you have any advice you can give me, please just comment it down below. So that's all. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. I have 70 subscribers. It's a lot for me, honestly, because I know how hard it is to gather subscribers in YouTube. And I just started posting 3 months ago and I got 70 subscribers. I know it's not really a lot, but I'm really, really grateful. So let's just get to 100 subscribers. Yeah, so I can buy velvet cake, remember, and write it 100 subscribers. See you guys in my next video. Bye.